What is going on, guys? This is SJHSports. Welcome your faces back to a brand new video. This is episode number 52 of our Youth Academy Regen series with Cambridge United. If you're new around here and you like FIFA 18 career mode, this is the place to be. Content goes live on the channel every single day. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification so you know when the notifications go live. Also, in the description below, I have an upload schedule of when my videos go live and the times, all in the UK time, so guys, make sure you check that out as well so you don't miss a single video. First game of the episode then sees us taking on Doncaster Rovers in the Carabao Cup. Plenty of new faces to the side, one being Iverson, Jackson playing, McDonald also, and Hughes. Everyone else did feature in the last season or the last campaign. So we've gone with Mitchell in goal, Duffy at right back, Iverson, Tremblay, Mitrev, McDonald, Morris, Graf, Jackson, Martin and Hughes up front. We've given Martin the captaincy as well. Let's go. Here is Duffy down the line towards Jackson. Oh, Jackson's done his mark really well with his long hair and he's put a beautiful ball in and Hughes is there to score. And that's just great composure, great link-up play. It's just great, lads. It's just great. Great turn by Jackson, lovely delivery into the box, and Sam Hughes is there to head home. I think it's Sam Hughes. It is Sam Hughes, isn't it? But that's great play by Jackson. A lovely delivery as well, and Hughes there just heads down, beats the goalkeeper. We score with our first attack. It's 1-0. McDonald then up towards Graf. Graf looking to turn and shoot. He does that really well. Oh, he hits the bar. Morris might turn it in. Mason hacks it away. Good start by Cambridge. It's been a dominant performance by our team. Probably our second/third team. We have been all over these. Laid inside up towards Bonner. This is Doncaster's first attack. Slid through our defence. And the shot. And Donny equalised on the 33rd minute. Doncaster Rovers' first attack of the game has resulted in them getting back on level terms. Poor defensive work. We sat off Doncaster Rovers. There was a lovely ball through and we just didn't put any challenges in. And Mitchell is beaten for the first time this season. It's 1-1 now. Jackson going down our right hand side. He's looked lively as well. Him and Hughes have looked good. Here's Martin. Looks to speak of the devil. Here is Hughes inside the area. Does well to get his shot away. Good save by Lawler. Well, there goes the half-time whistle. 1-1 at the break. We've definitely been the better team. Two standout plays for us so far. Jackson and Hughes have worked extremely well. Doncaster Rovers free kick as McDonald's picked up a yellow card for a foul. And he's involved here in a chance and it goes wide. It's an opportunity for Doncaster Rovers, is that? It's Svensson going forward. Svensson running at Doncaster Rovers. Fresh legs, keeps the ball close to him, feeds it off towards Martin. Martin's been absolutely appalling today. He's just not got going. Every time we give him the ball, he's giving it away. Iverson in well to win possession back for us. He will find Hughes. Duffy then, he skips past one challenge. Duffy will find Graf. Graf then looking to line up the shot. His shot is blocked. And Hughes! Oh! Holy shit, Hughes! Where's that come from? Oh my lord, if that went in, boys. Oh my, that would have been excellent. That Hughes has impressed me, it has to be mentioned. He has been superb. Him and Jackson, I mentioned it at a half-time break. Them two have been simply magnificent. Up towards Graf. Graf then looks for Svensson. Svensson in towards Hughes. Hughes helps it on towards Svensson. I don't even know what foot he is, but he gets into the area. Will he win it for us? Oh, it's a weak effort with his left foot. Lawler is forced into making the save. And we've not created much in this second half. It was a great opportunity then for Svensson to actually go in and try and put us in front as the clock ticks down, but Graf has picked up the ball. Now Martin will find Jackson. Jackson will feed it out wide towards Hughes. Hughes will look to swing it in towards Graf at the near post. Oh, it's a great reflex save by Lawler, and it's gone behind for a corner kick. Graf is going to take it towards the 6-yard box. Oh, goes Duffy! And he's headed us into a 2-1 lead in injury time. And Duffy's come on. He's been okay as Duffy as well. He's had a great game. Duffy's definitely on the fringes of the first team, but we need Morello to play Paul first before he comes into the fray. He's got himself on the score sheet here. And this team, I'm very happy with the depth that we've got in it. These 11 players that we've put out on the field today are more than capable of competing for at least League One football. Graf picks up that loose ball, looks to feed Hughes. Hughes deserves another goal. Here he goes, Hughes. Oh, it's a good save by Lawler. Well, there goes the full-time whistle. We're into the next round of the Carabao Cup. Keep saying Capital Cup. Carabao Cup. It's been a great performance. We didn't have to rely on any of our sort of big stars that are in the side. This club, this team did enough to get through this game and they deserved their win. It's finished. Cambridge United 2, Doncaster Rovers 1. Transfer news then, Baliska has been sold to Bolton Wanderers for a fee of £1.3 million. The board have allocated £970,000 to our current transfer budget. We've also got a transfer offer then for David Gouvier for a fee of £390. I think I'll actually accept that. Just get him out of the club. He's got 12 months left on his contract as well, and there's just no place in the side for him. He is a pretty decent player. So there we go then. News has just come in that Colchester have signed Milos Koza for a fee of £1.5 million, and the board have allocated 1.1 to our current transfer budget. Transfer offer for Aidan Carter then from some side that I'm not even going to pronounce. How the hell do you pronounce that? It is for a fee of £2.3 million. They are absolutely taking a laugh out there. Let's just reject that offer because Carter is going nowhere. So our first home game in the Championship then is against QPR. Your starting 11 is Cassidy in goal, Morello, Turner, Teddy, Davis, Naka, Bennett, Pons, Ferreira, Van Leeuwen and Wouters up front. And we've got a fully strength side out. Probably this on paper at the moment will probably be our strongest 11 as Naka does well to intercept. I'm very happy with this. I'm very happy with the current squad that we've got. There's a lot of competition for places coming through the ranks. Now Wouters up towards Van Leeuwen. Worked the space to get shot out. Smithies with the save down to his right hand side. And we take out our first chance of the game. Denied by Smithies. Here's Naka, looks to search out the run of Bennett. That's a great ball. Bennett then into the area. Bennett does really well, cuts it back up towards Van Leeuwen, tries a cheeky back heel, hits the defender, and QPR will look to pass their way out of trouble. Teddy's got a bit of work to do here as QPR come forward. Teddy goes to close the man down as ball play through. Morello comes sliding in and QPR take the lead. And why is Cassidy getting beat at his near post like that? 10 minutes in the game, QPR's first attack of the game results them in getting on the score sheet and taking an early lead. That is poor. I don't know what's poor about it, the defending or the goalkeeping. A big mixture of both maybe. Teddy had to commit himself. Morello did well to try and slide in. And Cassidy, you've got to raise questions about his positioning there. And there's no way he should have been beaten at that near post then. It's 1-0 to QPR. Wouters is working the space. Wouters then looks to take on his man. He's clattered in the process. And that's a disgraceful challenge by Colker, I think it is. I'm not sure you say his bloody name. Stephen Colker. He goes into the referee's notebook. Bennett's getting involved as well, sticking up for his teammate. Disgraceful challenge. That could have been a career-ending challenge. Wouters went past him like he wasn't there. Wouters is just too good for you, mate. So it's Pons that's going to take this free kick. I'm going to try something here, see if it works off. Bennett back towards Pons. Pons will shoot. Over the bar. I thought it took a deflection on its way. I thought I'd play it instead of opting to shoot. For a decent effort, to be fair, from Pons. Let's have a look there. The gap opened up for him, and he couldn't quite direct it goalward. We work it out wide to this right hand side. Morello will look to feed it towards Bennett. Bennett with a lovely turn going forward. Now here is Wouters. Wouters cuts inside. He gets himself into the penalty area. Wouters then with 95 finishing. Can't quite get it on goal, on target. Oh, it's a great opportunity again. We are tearing QPR a new one. We just cannot seem to score. And Wouters just put a little bit too much power on that. Here come QPR down our right hand side. QPR have not been in the game at all, but they've got on the score sheet. What a ball in, and it could be 2. And oh my lord, that is a let off, and it should have been 2. QPR with 2 attacks in this game won the score from early on. What a ball in that was, into the space, into the penalty area. Ball stabbed through. Teddy's got a job to do here. Goes across, wins it well. He's been a great addition to the side. Turner's been dispossessed by Connor Washington. Teddy goes in with a challenge. He doesn't get there, and Turner makes up amends. It's very unlike Toby Turner, is that. He's normally solid at the back. Wins it back. Now Naka's got a bit of space to work into. Naka going forward. Naka then opts to play it off towards Wouters. Wouters looking to line up the shot. Does it. Goes over the bar. And Wouters is yet to get off and running in this league campaign in the Championship. Looks to feed Wouters. Wouters has got an awful lot to do here. Does really well to cut inside. Wouters looks to feed Pawn. Shots. Good save by Smithies. Very unlucky not to be back on level terms. Well, there goes the half-time whistle. The referee has called a halt to the first 45 minutes of this game. And we've been the better side, we just haven't got our rewards for that. But QPR take the lead at the break, it's 1-0. Bennett, laid off towards Naka. Naka edge of the area, we've seen him shoot from distance before. He does this time, it's quite comfortable for Smithies on this occasion. So we make our first change of the game then. Van Leeuwen and Ferreira coming off, Carter and Cortez coming on. In towards Pons, here is Cortez, he can shoot from distance, has a dig. Easy for the goalkeeper. Cortez then going well, cuts inside really well. Cortez is in there, shoots. Smithies makes the save. And this man does get better and better, does that Cortez. keep calling him Courts for a brief moment. I do apologise. Just taking me a while to get used to his new name that we have given him. Here's Ponce in towards Carter, around the corner towards Wouters. Wouters then back towards Ponce. This is good stuff. Carter's in here. Carter to equalise. And the referee, what's he given? It's a foul. Ponce is going to take it up his steps, beats the wall, and Smithies makes the save. Fucking hell, Smithies has been on fire today. He has kept QPR in the game. Courts goes sliding in, doesn't manage to win it. Davis intercepts well. Naka up towards Ponce. Here is Wouters then. Wouters looking to shoot. Hits it! Oh, with the post. It's Carter, it's Ponce. No! Smithies, fuck you, mate! Oh, that's going to be that. I don't believe it. I do not believe that, lads. What a great save by Ponce. I thought it was Carter. How on earth did we lose that game, boys? I will never know. It'd been a good display by the lads. We just couldn't quite score past the informed Smithies. He was excellent today. Definitely the man of the match. And QPR take away 3 points back home. It's finished. Cambridge 0, QPR 1. So transfer news, Nguvia has been sold. The board have allocated £275,000 to our current transfer budget. Final game of the episode then, we take the trip to Brighton and Hove Albion. Then we've had to bring the changes because we play QPR on the Sunday, we've had Monday off, and we go and play Brighton on the Tuesday night. Why can't he just input the little things in career mode bug me, and they shouldn't bug me, like days between games and stuff, days rest. It's logical. If you play on a Sunday, then you go and play on the fucking Wednesday, don't you? It's simple. Why can they not get that programming right into the game? I know why, because all they care about is this. But fucking shitey ultimate bastard weekend league, whatever it's called. Rant over. Starting 11 is Cassidy in goal, Duffy at right back, Turner, Mitrev, Davies, Narkert, Jackson, Wouters, Harris, Carter and Hughes up front. Let's go. Our last outing then, we absolutely destroyed QPR, but we didn't pick up a single point from it. It was just one of those games, wasn't it, that we just somehow couldn't quite actually win. Maybe I'm taking a risk playing Jackson and Hughes in this game, but I thought, you know what, they deserve it. They played well in the cup tie. Okay, it was against Doncaster Rovers. Let's give them a chance in the main stage here. Jackson's in well straight away. Lovely ball to Naka, up towards Hughes. Hughes, who is still injured. Hopefully he'd be able to run that off. Wouters now into Hughes. Hughes back towards Carter. That's that famous Van Wouters. Oh, just... Told you, boys, play him in cam. He makes that fucking run. I call him Van Leeuwen. I don't know why, but that run that Wouters does is so lethal. You can see it a mile off, and it's a wonderful finish. Great ball by Carter to set him up, and he just tucks it home into the bottom corner. And that, the Wouters run, I'm calling it. The Wouters run, because it is his run. He does it all the time. We find him every time. And Wouters, we put him back in cam. What did he go and do? Score goals. 1-0. Just saying, boys. Just saying. The home side will have to come attacking us because the fans will be getting on the backs. Mitrev goes in well. Okay, I take it back. I did say earlier on in the episodes, I'm not sure which episode it was, that Mitrev may struggle. He's done extremely well this game. Harris, mate, come on. Oliver Norwood in towards Babacar. Babacar looking to play through the channel. Duffy's struggling here. Mitrev comes in with a slight challenge. Cassidy makes the save. Get back up. Oh, it's gone across face of goal. And it's somehow stayed in play. And Havertz, whatever you're bloody well called, has put it behind for a goal kick. Up towards Carter. Carter with a scoop turn. Gets away from his marker. Carter going forward. Carter looks to dink it over towards Jackson. Jackson will try when the header comes back to Carter on the volley. Always leaning backwards on his weaker right foot. Up towards Babacar, approaching the last few stages of this first half. Turner surely fouled in there, but he stands strong and he will get rid of the ball. And Davis will look to search out a ball towards Jackson. What a pass that is. Jackson's headed it on. That's great work by the young man on that right hand side. Here he goes. Jackson then, can he swing a ball into the box? He can. It's Wouters with a diving header, and Ryan has to make the save. Oh, that'd have been a great goal. It was slightly behind Wouters, that hence the diving header. It'd have been a nice goal. Good ball in by Davis. By Jackson, rather. What is wrong with me? I keep getting my play names mixed up today. I just don't know what's up with me. And I can't even speak. At half time then, it is 1-0 to us. It's been a great display. Good defensive display as well. And Wouters is up and running in the campaign. The Brighton trying to build an attack again. They had the home side. So we expect them to come at us in the second half. There's a ball played out wide by Babacar to Chadley. Chadley back towards Babacar. Davis is looking tied out there. We don't have really another left back. What a dangerous ball in that is. And Brighton equalise. It's a lovely, calm finish. And the standard of play between League One and the Championship is massive. And they take every chance as it comes. As I drop my pad on the desk, I do apologise for the background noise of that. And Brighton 5 minutes or 6 minutes into the second half, are right back on level terms. It's a great ball in. Nobody went with him, and Cassidy had no chance. It's a nice tidy finish with the inside of his boots. Equalises for Brighton. It's 1-1. It's getting back on. Hughes led off to Wouters. Wouters digs it out well up towards Carter. Carter trying to get on his left foot. Turns his man really well. Carter forces Ryan into making a wonderful save. Getting so sloppy with the possession. We don't need to be sloppy. And Gross is in here. 1-on-1 with Mitchell have laid off. Brighton for 2-1. They have done. You get punished in this division. Oh, I don't believe it. We've been the better side again, and we're just getting no rewards for our performances. We're playing really well. You can't say we're playing badly. Just attacking. They just a different level of play, different level of standard of football, better goalkeepers. And, well, we're struggling in the Championship, it has to be said. I don't think we've actually got a win yet in the Championship. And look at that for a finish. It's a great finish. And Brighton Hove Albion have come from one behind to lead the game by 2-1. Duffy laid off. Here is Jackson. We're going to go ultra attacking then because time's running out. Van Leeuwen gets lucky with that ball then. Here is Naka. Naka looks to steal it through towards Carter. He gets bullied. Naka comes onto it. Naka can shoot from distance. Easy for Ryan. Oh, worth an effort, I suppose. Up towards Van Leeuwen, up towards Carter. Carter going forward, looking to try and open up Brighton. And it's again, fucking hell, Carter, your passing's like shite, man. You've got 70 stacked passing, and you can't even play a simple 3-yard pass. The referee blows the full-time whistle. It's a defeat for Cambridge United in the league against Brighton. And I just don't know what to think. Carter has frustrated me, boys. I may think of sending him out on loan because there's just something not quite right with him. He just doesn't do the simple things well enough for me. All the other players seem to do that, and I struggle to do that with Carter. And I don't expect much from him at all, to be fair. Maybe it's a confidence issue with him, I don't know. But it was like at times I was playing with one up front in that game. And Brighton take away 3 points. It's 2-1. So, boys, you can see we are sat in 20th in the table. It's been a struggle to the Championship season so far. We haven't yet to pick up a win with 3 games gone. I'm not worried. I feel that we've got enough presence to stay in this division, to probably finish mid-table. Carter is frustrating me, which I mentioned at the end of the game. I think a low move would suit him just right, just now. I know he's quite a 60, 68, 69 overall, but it just doesn't. I just don't understand what's up with him at the minute. He's just not with it. His head's all over the place by the looks of things, and he's just not the player that he used to be when we first signed him. I know he's playing against worse opposition, but his overall, that was a lot worse as well. He was in the 50s. I think it was like 57, 58. I still like him, but he needs a low move, and I think we need to do something in the transfer market as well, but what, I'm not sure. I don't want to go out and buy a big striker that keeps out Ponce and Van Leeuwen. We may have to rejig things in the next episode, boys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, then please give the video a like, and I've been SJHSports, and I'll see you on another video, and goodbye.